Howdy folks, I hope everyone's having a good time today. My name's Heaven and I am with AskMyGirlfriend.com, and today I wanted to talk about male enhancement. This is actually a pretty big question that's asked anywhere online, including our site, and it's just basically about what male enhancement works, if any, what to try, what not to try, how to make your dick bigger, in essence. And for some reason, men get really paranoid about their dick size, kind of like women do about their boobs, or for some women, their asses. I haven't had to worry about mine for years. But there are certain areas of the body that people are insecure about with men. It's their dick size. What most of you guys don't realize is that most of us don't care. But in any event, if you've got a big dick, you're going to brag about it. If you've got a small dick, you're going to worry about it, ask about it. So, does male enhancement work? Well, there are several different varieties of male enhancement, and it's important to kind of distinguish between those because some of them do, some of them don't work, some of them just are retarded beyond belief. But let's start with the ever-popular male enhancement pills, things like Viagra, Cialis, Libigrow, I think is like an all-natural supplement, Extends. There are a variety of ones that you can try. You can get prescribed to you by a doctor, etc. Do those work? Well, it depends on what you're wanting them to do. If you're wanting them to make you bigger, no. They're not going to do that. What they can do is they can make you harder, they can make you last longer, they can make you, they can increase your sex drive, they can do all of those sorts of things, but they can't actually increase the length of your dick. The reason being is because male enhancement pills are designed to increase the blood flow in your dick, and the blood flow is what causes you to have an erection. And if you have more blood going to there, then obviously you're going to have a fuller penis. It's going to be harder, and because there's more blood in it, it's going to be able to sustain its boner little position longer than it would have normally. A lot of male enhancement pills can also make it to where after you have an orgasm, you can pretty much immediately afterwards get hard and have another orgasm. A lot of guys struggle with the whole 30-minute wait in between. You don't have to worry about that with certain pills. With that in mind, though, no, they won't make you longer, they won't make you bigger. So if you read about some type of herbal vitamin that's going to make you 4 inches bigger in 2 weeks, it's a whole bunch of bullshit, and please do not waste your money on it whatsoever. Another thing that a lot of guys look into are penis pumps. Pump, pump, pump. And I don't have any personal experience with it. I've never seen one in action. But general consensus is that they don't work, or if they do, the results don't last very long, or even worse, they can cause you to go limp. Like, you might get longer, but you get limper, and no woman wants to fuck a limp dick. I'd rather have you 4 inches shorter but hard than to have to mess with this big long noodle sticking in one of my holes. It's just, yeah, it's not sexy. So, penis pumps I would personally steer clear of, but there might be some on the market that work. I'm not totally turning them down entirely. They haven't really gotten a whole lot of good reviews from what I've seen. Then there's also jelqing, which I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've only read it, so if I totally mispronounce that, my bad, but it's Jelqing. No U. I know, it's crazy. It's a word that's all rebellious. But jelqing is basically a set of exercises that you can try that should, in theory, make your dick longer. And from this general consensus, I don't have any personal experience because I don't have a dick to grow. But from what I've heard, that is one of the few things that you can try that will actually increase the size of your dick. And it'll do so semi-progressively, but the results aren't that long. Some people say it's hard to do, some others say it's kind of easy. It's just basically you playing with your dick and eventually making it bigger. And so if that's what you're going to try, feel free to. According to an episode of Mansers that I saw way back in the day, I mean, this has been a long time ago, the only true way to increase the size of your dick is through male enhancement surgery, to where they actually pull part of your dick that's kind of tucked into your body. They take it and they extend it out so that way you have more, the taller not more taller, but you have taller erections. But surgery can be expensive, it can be risky, it can be time consuming, it can be painful, all sorts of things. It's not exactly recommended for everyone. I personally think that rather than worrying about all these male enhancement blahs, that you should just try working with what you've got. And I know it sucks to hear, I know every guy wants that perfect solution, but the grim reality is you've got the body that you've got for a reason, and the sooner you can learn how to use it to your advantage, the better off you'll be. You know, some women hate the size of their boobs, some women hate their belly, some women hate their hair. I hate my hair right now. But in any event, you just have to work with what you have and work it with confidence. If you have the biggest set of confidence in the world, if you're almost arrogant in the bedroom, there's no way that the person that's with you is going to think that it's a bad situation, unless you're just super cocky or inconsiderate about it. But for the most part, as long as you know how to work it, she's going to be perfectly happy with no issues whatsoever. Or he, if you're feeling a little butt thing. So in any event, I don't suggest male enhancement in general, but if you try it, try some jelqing, maybe you try something else. Feel free to post any crazy results you get on askmygirlfriend.com. I'd be more than excited to hear about it. Or if you have any questions about something that you tried and you think has gone terribly, terribly wrong, I'd be more than happy to answer there too. If you can't log on to the internet for some reason, you can text your questions to 305-834-4847, and you will get the answer to your question texted back to your phone. Isn't that exciting? So go out there with your dicks and be proud of them.